Wow, isang nakaka-LSS na awitin ang narinig natin. Siguradong pinakilig kayo ng guest natin, ano? Kaya naman kilalanin pa natin siya at ang kanyang musika. All the way from the US. Welcome to Letters and Music. He's here with us, Kurt Tijamo. Hello, Kurt. What's up?
Hello, hello.
How
Hi,
are
thanks
you?
for having me here.
Thank you so
I'm doing well.
much.
How are you?
Thank you for lending your time for this interview. We know that it's late or midnight there.
Yeah, so I guess we're just
Early
really
morning.
but it's okay. Yeah, I'm happy to
Yes.
be here. So,
All right. So, Kurt, where exactly are you from?
I am from Los Angeles originally, and now I live in San Francisco.
Wow. Shout out to
so
our
California.
kababayans in LA and San
Yeah.
Francisco.
Yeah,
Ayun.
absolutely. San Francisco, Daly City, you know.
Yes. Do you have someone to greet from your place?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, they're probably all asleep right now. But,
Okay. Well, they will
my
watch
family,
this interview.
love all you guys, and my new friends that I made in my recent trip to the Philippines. Shout out to all you guys.
All right. So a while ago, we heard your song called "You and Me," and it's pretty much like a Harana song for me. Are you familiar with
Yeah.
Harana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harana and like Kundiman. Actually, I did I studied music. I studied voice in school, and I actually did a set for my graduate recital of Francisco Santiago songs of Kundiman.
Wow.
Actually, and that was a really a wonderful experience and tradition to like dive into. Yeah.
That's amazing. So tell us more about your single, because it has a sweet but simple message. Was it
Yeah.
written for someone special?
It's funny. I get asked that question quite a lot, and I should probably just make up a story about. It's like totally written for someone, but she doesn't know that it's about her. But it's funny. So the story of that song is mostly from COVID first came around, and there was lockdown, and then I was like stuck in my room, just me and my guitar, just like I was when I was 14 years old, and all I could think of was like all the places I would rather be at that moment than being stuck in my room, and like what my perfect day would look like. And I'm a big softie on the inside. Like I got a mushy heart. And so, when you have your perfect day, you want to share a perfect day with somebody. And then I also had the idea where I was like, I want to be someone's perfect day, Like, I think that's what we should all like want to be for
Yes.
someone,
To be loved,
So,
to love, and to be loved. Ganon. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's rewind a little bit, no, Kurt? We heard that you did a lot of stuff, like, theater acting, and you're an opera singer. Wow. So when did you realize that your passion is really music and that you want to record your own song someday? Because You and Me is really not your first single, right?
I started playing. Like music has just always been a part of my life, like my entire life. Like being Filipino, at least like being Phil-Am is like there's just music everywhere, all the time. It's kind of like a staple. Karaoke at family parties, singing in prayer meetings. And just like my dad plays piano and he composes music, so I kind of just always grew up like with music like in my life and just like surrounding me and like kind of like permeating the air. I started writing songs when I was like 13 years old.
Wow, that's young.
My parents bought me a guitar, and then my fate was sealed. I was just hooked.
Wow. Do you remember the first song that you wrote, and what was it about?
Yeah,
13,
I
13 years
do.
old, huh?
I do remember, yeah, I do remember that song. And I remember like making a YouTube video with my friends while I was
Ooh.
playing that song too. I don't think it's up anymore. I don't know where it is, but yeah, it was a song about how like love makes you feel like you have superpowers. And it was this, I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, it was about like having superpowers because I was in love or something.
That's
You make
sweet,
me feel
huh?
like Superman, very mushy. Um,
Interesting. Oh, we'd love to hear
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like I have a, like a little black book of lyrics stashed somewhere, I think in my parents' house. And at one day I'm gonna go find that book and I'm gonna revive those songs. Maybe it'll be like my high school EP,
That's exciting. Okay, so Kurt, you grew up, you were born and raised in the US, but did you
Yes.
happen to like have influences from the OPM industry?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My mom, as I was growing up, she listened to a lot of like Freddie Aguilar, um, like Sharon Cuneta, Mr. DJ is
Oh,
just a wonderful song.
that's a
And
hit.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And Gary Valenciano was always playing. And I really like VST and Co. They've got like really cool songs. I love that whole like disco era of like OPM.
All right, so what's your
So
favorite
like the
Filipino
oldies is like
song?
what I like is what I mostly know.
What's your favorite Filipino song?
Oh, my favorite Filipino song. Hmm.
Guess you
It's
have
kind
a
of
lot.
hard. There's like a lot of really good ones. I think Mr. DJ is probably like my favorite of like the
Okay.
Filipino pop like songs. Um,
Could you
but
give
there's
us a
like some.
sample? Because people here are asking for, they want to hear you sing Mr. DJ.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Go, Kurt. Go, Kurt.
I don't want to do the. I don't, let me look up the lyrics because
All right, all right. He'll
I don't
prepare
want to.
muna,
I don't
guys.
want to mess it up. I'm like kind of embarrassed. Like my Tagalog is not like super great. So
No problem with that. Okay, we'll look forward to that, huh, Kurt? Your
yeah,
version of
maybe I'll
Mr.
do a cover of.
DJ.
I think I might want to do a cover of that. Actually, that sounds like a really good idea. You guys have inspired me.
Well, speaking of covers, are you planning to like collaborate with a Filipino artist? Like maybe do a duet or something?
Oh, that'd be so amazing to do. Like, I'd love to do that. Um, there's like a lot of really great artists that are like pretty far away from me right now, but one day that would be really great. I'm signed with Curve Entertainment, and I actually produced You and Me with a team of producers called Kindred Productions, and they worked on Kaki Pangilinan's debut album.
Oh,
It's like to me that's like a no skip album. It's like it's so well written and so well performed and produced, and she's got an amazing voice. So yeah, if one day I don't know if I could like work with her, I really love Moira De La Torre. Her voice is
yes,
like really
Moira.
amazing. Yeah, yeah. Ben and Ben, they're
Wow.
there's just it's a lot of really great music just coming out of the Philippines right now. So
That's exciting. Well, we'll look forward to that, huh? Collabs with Kurt.
yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yes. But Kurt, we are curious. Being a Philam, do you still practice Filipino traditions or values at home?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like my cousins and I, we grew up like really Phil Am, like, because we're all like first generation. So, it's kind of funny, like when I think of like, oh, like Filipino traditions, like those don't seem like just Filipino traditions to me. They just seem like just things that my family does.
And being a music lover, it's a Filipino thing,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Karaoke.
Yeah, seriously. The karaoke thing. Yeah, okay, that's real. That's still at every party.
Every occasion.
And guess who is handed the mic like every time? But yeah, I mean, like, there's like there's like the holiday stuff. Like, it's always a good time, like staying up until midnight with all of my family members who are like, kudos to them, for like still sticking with it. Like, even though like we're all like kind of older now, still staying up until midnight. And my mom still does this thing that I actually don't know if it's like all the Philippines that does this, or maybe it's just like my mom. But like on New Year's Eve, like all of the lights have to be on in the house, and it's like a big deal. Like we turn on all the lights, and then there's like a big feast on the table, and there's like a lot of like round
Round
like
food.
there's like the
Yeah, it's a
queso,
tradition.
bola de queso, and then like there's like a like gold coins and like fruits, round fruits and stuff, like to usher in like good luck for the and fortune for the new year. So there's a lot of that, and then there's a lot of like kind of like like things about culture that maybe are not like so obviously visible, but like like family values. We're like a really tight knit family. We spend a lot of time supporting each other, and just being involved in each other's lives in a way that I don't always see from like my American friends, that they just think differently. So I would
we're
say
more
like, yeah, my
family
family's like really
oriented.
Filipino. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yes. Kurt, I know that it's early in the morning there, and we don't want to keep you up
Oh yeah, sorry.
late.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound so sleepy right now. Like I'm really like
No, it's okay. But we are very grateful to have this opportunity to have a chit chat with you. So, Kurt, maybe a visit here in the Philippines and in Letters and Music Studio.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to. Yes,
Yes.
please. Yeah, I'm itching to come back. I was there like a month ago, and it was just a wonderful experience. So, trying to come back as often as I can. Absolutely.
Awesome. We'd like to meet you in person. So thank you so much, Kurt. Maybe you have some upcoming projects that you'd like to promote, and where can we find your music?
Well, you can find me on Spotify, definitely, at Kurt Tijamo. And you can find me on social media, so YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, Kurt Tijamo Music, all three. I have some music that's in the works that will be coming out. So
Yay.
Everybody stay tuned, and we're gonna have a good time together. So.
Awesome. But do you have any message to our viewers, to your fans, who are waiting for your new music?
Oh yeah, absolutely. From the bottom of my heart of hearts, my mushy heart that's in here in this chest. Thank you so much to anybody who is listening to my music, feels anything from my music, feels connected through my music. It's the greatest gift that I have ever received from anyone, is just listening to my songs and sticking with me. I'm excited to have more stuff for you guys soon. So.
Yay! Exciting. Thank you so much, Kurt, for sharing your song and your story with us here on Letters and Music. And we hope to hear more songs from you in the future. Yay. Guys,
Absolutely.
Don't forget to follow Kurt on his social media. So we'll see you again, Kurt, soon.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Guys, up next, another song from our guest, Lyra. So stay tuned. Letters and Music. We'll be right back. Thanks again, Kurt. Take care. Have a great sleep. Have a great sleep.
Thank you.